WZ-121B is a tier 10 Chinese medium tank. It's been one of my favorite medium tanks in the game due to its very similar playstyle to the T-62A, but carrying a much punchier alpha at 350 damage per shot. Plus, it's gold, and how can you not like a golden tank? So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the very weird change that the 121B is going to be getting in Update 9.1. Now, the vehicle itself is not statistically changing. Everything in 9.0 is staying the same in 9.1. However, the consumables it's getting is improved engine power boost and reactive armor. We all know how reactive armor works. It makes 20% of all damage negated when you receive it unless it's high explosive. And judging that this is a medium, you're really not going to be getting hit with high explosive all too often. So yeah, it's just going to be 20% of all flat damage received reduced, which I actually think will be really solid for maybe comp if you wanted to use this tank with reactive and speed boost against, I don't know, 200 LTs or maybe Sheridans if they're used in the next meta. Either way, this might be an ultimate light tank killer. But the really crazy part is just how fast this vehicle is when you do use your super speed boost. The 121B is already a fairly fast medium. It's able to achieve a top speed of 56 kilometers per hour. With super speed boost, it's now going to go another extra 5, which means 61 kilometers per hour. So let's start right here and let's just drive straight down this way and see how many seconds starting now, because it's 650, we'll see how many seconds it takes for me to reach my top speed. 30 kilometers per hour, 40, oh boy, we're slowly getting up to 50 now. I don't even know if we're going to reach our top speed. Oh, there you go. That's our top. It took about 15 seconds to reach our top speed on flat ground. Now, let's use Super Accelerator. And, I mean, just look at the acceleration this thing has. We're already going over 50. That was 5 seconds. 3 times the acceleration. And look at this. Now we're driving along at 61 kilometers per hour. Look at the traverse speed on this thing. It's also going to help it go in reverse, obviously, faster. So, if this, like other mediums, goes in reverse at, I don't know, let's say 20 kilometers per hour, now you will be able to go in reverse at 30. Let's take a look at what its reverse speed is currently. It is 20, so yeah, you'll be able to go 30 kilometers per hour in reverse. The 121B is just going to be such a weird medium next update. Now, would I suggest to run the super speed boost? Honestly, yeah. I mean, when it comes to my loadout in the current patch, which I've just loaded into now, you can see I'm running adrenaline, and then I'm running 2 repair kits. But you could very easily just take off this second repair kit and put on super speed boost, or even reactive armor, and then maybe if a medium thinks it can rush you because it's got more hit points, you put on your adrenaline and reactive, you're going to be just a super deadly vehicle. But I already think the 121B is a fantastic tank, so I'm quite happy Wargaming did not end up changing it. This battle here, I played, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago. I went to go eat dinner, and then I played this battle right before I went to eat dinner. And this game basically showcases all of the strengths the 121B carries. First of all, it's a very mobile medium, as I did go over before. It's not like the 62A, where it only reaches a top speed of 50, although the 62A 9.1 is going to be changed on that. But currently, I really like where the mobility is because it's got a good power to weight and a very nice top speed. As well, the 121B carries a nice alpha at 350, very good dispersion at 0.308, and great DPM at around 3,400, which is very comparable to its Soviet counterparts, but with that extra alpha, you're able to shoot shells like that into the E50M, and that's a low roll for this tank, but actually quite a high roll for your average Russian medium. There you go, another nice shot right into that E50M, although you can see I was quite sad that the dude managed to hit me in the hatch while he was backing down the hill. What the heck? Yeah, pretty weird. So let's take a look at what the enemy team has. They got a 60 TP, they have an E50M, which you can see have shot quite a bit. We got the 183, 121, IS-8, an Object 704, and a T95. Okay, so the enemy team has a fairly deadly lineup. Nothing that really scares me out of my socks, but I mean, the 121 is a very good contender for one of the top mediums. The 60 TP is a fantastic heavy. Same for the E50M, and the tank destroyers they have it down at tier 9 still have plenty of pen to cut right through my armor and take off a fairly decent chunk of my healthy hit point pool. So let's see what we're going to do. We got the 183 off to the side. I'm going to shoot him, and it seems like I was able to track him once again, and that's beautiful, because guess what? Bye-bye, no more 183 on the enemy team. I hate 183s, I hate fighting them, I hate everything about that tank, so every opportunity I have to clear the 183, I will take advantage of. We got the E50M off to the side, and that was actually my fault, because I knew the dude was there. I just didn't realize I was poking my hull as much as I did in that situation, so unfortunate for me. Now, I did notice the 121 was pushing up, so I spot him crossing. We get a nice max roll into the tank for 438, and now I'm trying to think, okay, what do I want to do here? My team is going to be stuck in a crossfire if I do not help deal with this 121, with the 6DT pushing down, and with the 121 off to the side. That's really going to be a big blunder for my team. So I'm going to ignore the 60. I'm going to push right onto the side of this 121, track him, and there you go. This dude is absolutely screwed after that point. And we've done already a decent chunk of damage this game at 2,300, but we're not done yet. We're going to get a nice heat shell max roll into the 60 TP. Gotta love precision fire. And now we're just going to continue peppering this enemy 60 TP, although I kind of lied. We hit his gun there. 60 TP gun is one of the trollest things about the tank. It's just got such a large gun, and I mean, that is good sometimes, and definitely good in that case, because you're blocking about half the shells you receive in a face hug, but we are able to stop the 60 TP from backing up and clear him from the hill. So now we're up to 3,200 damage. We have the E50M off to the side, and I'm able to just squeeze my tank at the angle to get a nice shell into his lower plate. Alright, so the E50M is a very deadly opponent, which we've been able to at least mitigate his threat against me in the current time. We got the 704, another max roll. Man, precision fire just hitting off today. 438 3 times in this game already. Makes you feel like you've almost got a 121 alpha on this tank. But that's the part, as I said, I really enjoy about this vehicle, is the fact that it does carry the big alpha of other mediums. I mean, it's not the largest of alpha at 350, but compared to what this tank most plays like, which is Soviet mediums, this is a very, very beefy alpha at 40 more per shot. So, right now we got the IS-8 off to the side. We're up to 4,400 damage dealt. And I'm trying to think, okay, well, what should I do in this situation? I'm going to aim a nice heat shell into the IS-8 turret. All right, thank you very much. We're up to 4,700 damage now. And the IS-8 is going to be cleared fairly quickly. I know that that rock is blocking me from the 704, so I'm not going to be shot by him. And there's 3 opponents left. Now, judging that the E50M tried flanking earlier in this game, I kind of predicted that this E50M would head towards town. And would you look at that? I spot the E50M in town. I bet that guy was not very happy about that. But I wasn't very happy about the 704 being on my rear. So I'm wiggling. Oh, he misses. Thank you. Thank you, Blitz Lords. So I'm able to obviously not get hit by the 704. Now, if I did get hit, I would have been at the same health at the Z50M, and honestly, I still probably would have picked the fight with him. But either way, we're able to get 1 and 2 shells into his vehicle, over 5,200 damage dealt at this point, and yeah, you can just see how the 121B can be a fantastic medium when you get the gun to work, when you get the mobility to work, the armor. I just really enjoy so much about this tank. So the 704 clears my E100, unfortunate, but we're able to get a nice shell into the side, and the 4005 hits as well, and we're able to clear the 704, and at this point, it's a pretty easy confirmed win, judging that the only vehicle left is a T95, who's not very healthy, only at 330 hit points, and there you go, nice shot right into the 95. With that, we finish off this game at 5,823 damage. Pretty solid, not 6k, unfortunate, but you know what, I can't complain. Still showcasing how this is such a fantastic tier 10 medium. Pulling out a mastery, because I doubt many people play this vehicle, and yeah. So, would I suggest to buy the 121B when it gets the super speed boost? It depends on how much it comes out for. Honestly, what I always suggest is wait for the Blitz fair. I think this tank has come out like every Blitz fair, and that means it might come out in the next one as well. If it does, they're way cheaper than it normally is when it comes out in store prices. So that would be my suggestion. Wait for a cheaper opportunity where you can get a vehicle like the 121B for a better price tag. Either way, I think it's a really fun tank. I'm not too sure how it's going to be next update. I might not even use the consumables because I feel like they're kind of redundant on a vehicle, especially a medium, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!